With Sunrise on the Reaping, I find myself more and more drawn to what Haymitch Abernathy is doing. I especially am really captivated by what's going on with him and Plutarch in the first Hunger Games book. I'm working on a timeline. Here is what I have so far, and I'd love to hear your opinions on it. So we know, thanks to Sunrise on the Reaping, that Plutarch and Haymitch knew each other. Katniss volunteers for her sister. This clearly triggers the people of District 12 to show respect to her. They do the three-finger salute, and Haymitch sees it. I think he takes this moment to take the eyes off of her, allow her to absorb the emotions that are going on. It's definitely hearkening back to "they will not use my tears for their entertainment" from his book. So Plutarch is clearly watching all of this footage, right? I mean, he was in charge of the footage for Haymitch's game. I highly doubt that he is removing himself so far from the games as a game maker that he doesn't know that this went on. I mean, the echoes of this goes throughout all of Panem. It's how Katniss becomes so popular initially. On the train, of course, Haymitch is drunk. I think this is fair. It's very sad that he has to see this happening to Burdock's daughter. I think we don't see is that Cinna is brought in by Plutarch. They have to have some connection, right? I mean, we find out in Mockingjay that Cinna is part of the rebellion, that he's been working alongside them this entire time. And I think with the encouragement of Plutarch, Cinna joins District 12. I mean, he makes the comment in the text where he says, "I chose to be with District 12." Did he make that choice based off of seeing Katniss volunteer, or was he pushed that direction knowing that Haymitch would be there and they would be able to work together? Katniss meets Cinna. Initially, she's very reserved, but she sees that Cinna says things like, "We must be disgusting to you." He also doesn't have a capital accent, which is very interesting. But he sort of makes comments that seem like he doesn't like the capital much either. She feels that she can trust him. So additionally, with this timeline, you're looking at Haymitch, and Haymitch sees through Katniss throwing the knife that clearly she was trained by Burdock. I think from here, Haymitch goes to meet with Plutarch. There are several times where Haymitch is missing, and Katniss makes note of that. Plutarch is meeting with Cinna. How can we sell her? How can we make her more likable to the Capitol so that she's getting more sponsors, so she has a better chance of getting out ahead and maybe even potentially winning? If she's going to be the person that we use to break the arena, to fuel to the rebels, then we have to get an army behind her, just like Plutarch is saying at the end of Sunrise on the Reaping. So after this, Peeta shares to Haymitch that he likes Katniss. He goes to Cinna and he goes to Plutarch. And I think the three of them, maybe not all together at once, but are working in unison to devise this strategy. Cinna is the one to suggest that Katniss and Peeta hold hands on the chariot. He also makes sure that they have a striking entrance, and all of this plays right into Plutarch's hand in making sure that Katniss is memorable. During their big entrance on the Parade of Tributes, leading up to the President Snow's mansion, Haymitch is missing. And while he might be missing because this is really hard for him, seeing as what happened to him on Sunrise on the Reaping, I also think it's interesting that he's missing here because he could be meeting with Plutarch. For this, they go into training sessions where Haymitch is instructing for them to stay together. Again, it's falling in with the plan. This time, Katniss notes that there is one game maker that is specifically watching her, and I think that is Plutarch Heavensbee. I'm sure that he was elated to see her shoot that arrow through the pig's mouth. Of course, that's showing her skill, but it's also showing her rebel heart. Anyway, this is my very long, drawn-out theory, but I would love to hear your perspective and see if this fits for you.